Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own struggles, having borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and panic attacks, depression. I talk about narcissism and my narcissistic mother who abused me. I talk about schizophrenia, and I wrote a book about my schizophrenic father. The link is down below in the titles. It's available on Amazon, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. I also talk about my unethical psychologist who sexually abused me and exploited me, and the links to those books too, as well. They're in the details down below. And just about a plethora of other mental health related topics. Now, I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. All I ask in turn of you is your kindness and respect in the comments. Please be kind to me, be kind to everyone else, and respectful. We don't need to agree on everything. Variety is the spice of life, but we always need to show respect and kindness to one another. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have new subscribers. It's growing every single day. Someone else is subscribing. So go ahead, take a chance, stick around, hit that little box that says subscribe in the lower right-hand corner. It's 100% free. And that way you'll be notified every time a new video of mine comes out. Please share your struggles with me. I will always respond. I will always comment back. I'm interested in knowing about you. I want to know about you. I want to know what you're going through. What you matter to me, my subscribers. I want to hear your opinions. I want to know about your life. And a lot of people are opening up, and I want to tell you thank you. For those people who have commented, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot to me. To know that we're all in this thing called life together, like princess. Today, we're going to talk about the rise of female loneliness and how to fix it. Now, just like when I did father wounds, okay, I talked predominantly about daughters growing up with fathers. This video is going to be predominantly about the rise of female loneliness and how to fix it. I'm not saying that females are lonelier than males, because of course males have depression and loneliness just as much as we do. But since I am a female and not a male, I'm trying to take it on a more personal level, and I can't talk as a male who's lonely. I can only talk as a female who's lonely. Now, there's many reasons why female loneliness is up on the rise. Of course, COVID made a lot of people lonely because it shut everyone in. People couldn't socialize anymore. We're all social creatures. Being able to feel safe around other people is the single most important aspect of mental health. So that's what we all want. That's what we all need. We all need one another. Now, for women from when they were very, very young, there's so much pressure on girls. A lot more, I think, in certain ways than boys. Now, you can disagree with me here, but because girls see models in magazines, on TV, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, and they're like thick, skinny, they got the perfect bosom, they got a flawless skin, and so little girls are trying, singers too, professional singers they listen to, they have their CDs, they download their music, and so they try to emulate them and try to be just like them. They wear makeup much younger. 10-year-old girls are wearing makeup young girls are carrying cell phones on them, so they're glued to their mirrors and they're glued to their cell phones and they're trying very hard. They're putting on makeup, and they want to wear bras because they heard that having breasts is what attracts the males, and all this kind of pressure to be perfect for young girls. I know I did myself. Puts us in a position to be very, very lonely. Especially in high school and even before high school. There's cliques in school. And a lot of the times, these cliques are girls. I don't know about you guys. You can comment, all right? Because all I know is the cliques around school, predominantly girls. Even in college, when I was in a co-ed college, and there's boys and girls, the cliques were all predominantly girls. And just to try to fit in, to be popular, you had to look a certain way, you had to act a certain way, just to be accepted. And that's why it's very, very hard, and that's why younger girls have it very, very tough on them. And that's why they're more lonely, because society just puts so much damn pressure on girls, to look a certain way. And, if you don't look this way, if you don't have these designer jeans, if you don't have these designer boots like Uggs, if you don't wear Uggs, which are like $200, if you don't wear makeup, if you don't listen to this music or have this or this car or whatever it is, then you're kind of like ostracized from the rest of the girls who do have the things, and that can make you feel very inadequate and lonely. Now, as you grow older, there's even more pressure on women to be superwoman, which puts us in a position not to have time for anything else because we're superwoman. Now, what is this superwoman? Well, we go from trying to get education. A lot of women are furthering their education, getting master's degrees, doctorate degrees. So they get their education. On top of that, of getting the more education, they have a full-time job that they have to compete with other people their age to compete with in the workforce, at college. Then they get married and they have families and they have children, and you just try to juggle all that. And where there's literally household tasks. Women do. I know it's getting better nowadays where men take on a lot of the household tasks, like the cooking, the laundry, the cleaning. So I'm not trying to put men down and saying that they don't help out. But it can be thoroughly exhausting for a woman they can burn out to try to do it all, to try to look pretty. That is an old commercial. I bring home the bacon, fried up in the pan, and never, never, never make you forget you're a man, 'cause I'm a woman. What? Here's a little trivia question. If you remember that, what was that a commercial about? All I remember, that just came in my head, okay? So see what that commercial is. It's a very old commercial, by the way. It's not anything new. I'm a very old woman. I'm 59 years old. But this was what the commercial was saying. I'm a superwoman. I can bring home the bacon. So I work real hard all day, fried up in the pan. Then I come home and I have to cook this big elaborate meal and never, never make you forget you're a man. So I have to look really sexy and hot and gorgeous and have the body. I have to go to the gym before work and work out. So what time is left for anything else? You have to be superwoman. You have to do it all. You have to have it all. And it's the friendships, you don't have time for your pals. You don't have time after this. You're exhausted. And put children into the mix. And then you just don't have any time. You struggle to balance everything into your life. And there's no time left for building lasting relationships. There isn't. So those get on the back burner, for women, because they're trying to make themselves look good, work hard, take care of the house, take care of the kids, and then there's just no time. There's only so many hours in the day, and we need our sleep, right? Another big thing that makes women very lonely is, of course, social media. A lot of women use social media. I think women, now I can be wrong, there are some men that use it equal as women, as much as women, but I don't know why I get the feeling that I think women use it a lot more than men. Some men just aren't like so much into it. Tell me if I'm wrong here. It's raining leaves. But social media can give you a false facade that you have friends, because on social media everyone posts. You think you know someone because you're seeing their inside their homes, right? I see inside people's homes. They post their children. They post their spouses. They post their vacation photos. They post everything. I post everything. I post my family, my sons. I post my home, my mantle decorated for Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, my Christmas tree. I post when I'm on vacation. So it can feel like, I'm really friends with you. But it just gives a false front that you're friends with these people. Because do you talk to these people on the phone? Do you see these people face to face? Can you call these people up if you're sad or something has happened in your life that you need a friend to talk to? Or are they just people to, like your posts and you like their posts, and you only know what's going on from Facebook, right? I mean, I know so much about people, different people on Facebook, but they're really not my friends. These aren't people that I socialize with. These aren't people I pick up the phone and can call. These aren't people that I can go out with and interact with in person. So it kind of gives you a false front that you have friends from social media, but you're friendly with them, but they're really not friends. So I think there's a big difference there, and I think that in times when you're sad, I post on the social media when things are going wrong in my life. I have posted, and I have gotten support by people on social media. Like the time when my son was beaten up, the time when my psychologist abused me. I mean, I post everything. And I post on, of course, this YouTube channel. I post everything, all my personal life. I've written books. People have bought my books on Amazon, have read my books on Amazon. But these people really don't know me. Even though you can know a lot about a person, okay? You can know facts, okay? Like, take, for instance, famous people. Now, we know a lot about the presidential candidates, right? We know facts about them. I mean, in fact, most of us have voted or are going to vote for whoever you believe in. I'm not going to talk politics here. So we think we know these people. These people are going to run the whole country, So we look into them, we read about them, we watch the news and everything, but we really don't know these people. We only think we know these people, right? What do we know of them from what we've read, from what's been on the news? But so it gives us a false front of really like you don't know me just because you watch my YouTube videos every day. I mean, I put up a YouTube video every single day, and you see me here for 20, 25 minutes sometimes. My videos usually run between 20 to 25 minutes. So you might think like, well, I really know her. You can know things about me, and I spill out everything. I really am like transparent. I'm really an open book. I really tell you quite a lot about myself, but you'll never really know me intimately. You don't interact with me. You don't see me when I'm upset. You don't see me when I'm angry. You don't see me when I'm screaming, swearing, or you don't see me in a bad mood, because I always have a pleasant front when I do my videos. It's not phony. It's just, I come on and I want to talk about things with you. And for that 20-25 minutes, I'm engrossed in whatever topic that we are talking about. It's not like I'm putting on an act for you, but I'm coming on here engrossed in the subject matter, like if you were, like you're on your job, you're engrossed in what you're doing, the work you're doing, but then when you leave your job, I might be grumpy, I'm moody, I get tired of raking leaves. It's like, but anyway, so yeah, I'm irritable. I'm just like a person, but like you don't see that side of me, so you think that you know me. You think like a lot of people think that I'm very outgoing. Wow, she's like really bubbly. She like comes on and tells everyone everything, or she's done karaoke videos in her bra and underwear. That's all she wears is her bra and underwear. She had an OnlyFans, yeah, and she got completely naked. So wow, yeah, this woman is all out there. She's da-da-da-da-da-da. But you don't know I'm extremely shy. You never seen me. I mean, you'd be surprised if me and you went to a party together, like, why isn't she saying anything? Boy, she's quiet. That's not how she acts on the YouTube. She don't act quiet there. So it gives you a false front that you know someone. That's all I'm trying to say about the social medias. And you really don't. So and then when times come up, you really feel lonely. You're sitting there, and saying, gee, I wish I could pick up the phone. I mean, like I said, I've done videos where I've told you candidly I have no friends, okay? If you look at my Facebook, all right, you will see that I have 5,000 friends. If you look at my LinkedIn, you will see that I have 23,000 connections on LinkedIn. 23,000. Facebook, 5,000, because Facebook won't allow you to have any more than 5,000 friends. Okay, so you would think like, whoa, like this chick is popular. She has loads of friends, right? Look at all these people. But they're not friends at all. They're just friendly, If my husband had a heart attack tomorrow, can I pick up the phone and call any one of them? Not one. Not one single one. See what I'm saying? So it just gives you a false front, thinking that, that you do have friends when you really don't. So I think that's a lot about why women are lonely, starting from a very young age, when they're little girls and they're trying to compete, and there's all these cliques out there, and everywhere you turn, there's pressure on women to look a certain way, to do their nails, to do their makeup, to do their hair. Men don't do their nails. Men don't wear makeup. Men don't, do their hair. Like, I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars getting my hair dyed, because now I'm an old lady. I have all gray hair. So, to look like this and work out every day So it's like all that pressure to, to fit in. Where I don't think men feel like they have to do that. Men don't feel like they. But anyway, if you're a guy, let me know your opinions and thoughts on this. I just wanted to make this about women, like the rise of female loneliness, trying to be the superwoman, trying to do it all, balance everything, have the perfect body, the career, the family, and then, you kind of like put friendships on the back burner because of it. So, but how can we fix this? How can we, well, how can we fix it? I've tried to hook up with someone in my neighborhood, another woman my age, a YouTuber, and I thought you get to know people, right, from social media. There must be some of those people that might be not too far from where you live. And I did meet up with someone my age who lived in my neighborhood at the time. But that's one way how you can, break out of your isolation bubble, out of your loneliness. But that did not work out, unfortunately. It didn't work out. But I tried, I really earnestly did try. I went to her place and I was very friendly and very encouraging to her. So, I tried, but I don't want to get into that because I did another video about that. I always done so many videos, so I don't want to put too much into this one. But you can try to find, if you have your social medias, if there's anyone in who you're friendly with on social media, if they live near you, or even if they don't live that close to you. How long does it take to take a train to somewhere, right? Let's say I live in Boston. I could take the Acela and meet someone, a 4-hour Acela ride, and make a long weekend and meet up with a friend from New York. It's just an example I'm giving you, right? You could get someone's phone number. It doesn't cost anything to talk on the phone, right? I did that once with a man. Unfortunately, he died. His name was Art Noble, and he lived in Florida. And we talked on the phone. I don't know. I think almost every week or every other week. And for 5 years. And he was going to come to Boston, and we were going to meet up. But unfortunately, he never made it because he died. But I really cried when he died because I considered him a real friend. Why? Because we talked on the phone. We had real, live phone conversation. And I met him through social media. I met him through LinkedIn. I met other people through social media. So that's one way. If you're going to be on social media a lot, right, and you have these people that you've hooked up with, ask for their phone number. Give them your phone number. I mean, that's one way you could do it, right? I've done that, and I've gotten to know people. I've met people from social media in real life, face to face. I've had relationships with people I met in social media. You can join groups. There's lots of groups up there, and I have joined groups, meetups. They're called meetups. I didn't make any friends, but I did join them, and I did meet people. That can get you out of your loneliness, even if a friendship doesn't happen. If you are in these meetup groups, you can meet people and just get out and talk to people, and that's healthy for you, even if you don't become friends. I mean, it helped me during a very bad time in my life. I did join meetups. I did go, and it did help me get out of my funk, out of my depression. And I did meet there was another woman I met who lived in Walpole, she was a friend's spouse, and I was friends with her on social media, and she invited me to New Year's Eve party, and I went. I got to talk to her. So I did meet a lot of people through social media. It didn't pan out, except for Art Noble. We were friends for 5 years, and he died. That's how the friendship ended, through his death. Otherwise, he was a good friend. He lived in Florida. I probably could have visited him if he was still alive, because I was just in Florida last month, in September, the end of September. But meetup groups is another way to meet people. At the gym, if you work out, wherever you go, hey, there's lots of places to meet people and get to know people. So maybe you can think of a few more that where you met. All right, let me know your thoughts, your comments about the rise of loneliness and what we can do about it. And if you guys out there, if you have anything to add, please feel free to comment too. Let me know if you felt pressured in the same way that women do to look a certain way, to if you felt like guys like have cliques. I don't know. Let me know the male opinion. If you guys out there, let me know what you think. Are there cliques with guys? Do you feel like you have to, be like the jock?